everyone. Welcome back to Seeds of Success, where we share practical ideas to help you grow your business, strengthen your team, and create unforgettable guest experiences. I'm Orly, and today we're talking about something that always signals the start of a brand new season. 5 small words. Are you ready for some pumpkin spice?
How many words, Orly? Where did you learn to count?
Oh, who knows? I won't say the name of my school, but now whether you're a pumpkin spice fan or not, the phrase instantly makes you think of fall. The weather starts to change, kids are back in school, leagues start rolling back into centers, birthday party bookings picking up, companies beginning to plan holiday parties, and suddenly one of the busiest seasons of the year is staring us right back in the face. To help us get ready, I'm joined by Dottie, who knows that successful fall seasons don't happen by accident. They're planned for.
That is so right. How many times have you heard me say that before? The centers that have their best fall season are usually the ones that started planning weeks ago or even months ago, right?
Yeah, exactly. Today's episode is all about preparing your center now so you're ready when those guests start walking through the door. I think one reason I love fall is that it feels like a fresh start. It almost is like a second New Year's to me.
Yeah, it really is. And for bowling centers, fall is when a lot of our key business segments come back into focus. Our league bowlers return. Those are some of the most loyal bowlers that we have. Birthday parties ramp up because kids are back in school and they have their classmates to invite. Corporate inquiries start coming in and families begin looking for indoor entertainment options. And if we're not prepared, those opportunities can quickly become challenges.
Yeah, I totally agree. So let's talk about where preparation starts.
The first thing that comes to mind is our league bowlers. Many of them have been away for a few months and are returning for the start of a brand new season. Their first impression matters.
So what would you say, centers should be focused on?
We'll start with the basics. Walk through the building as if you're a league bowler arriving for that opening night and look at your lanes. Are they in great shape? Are the monitors clean? Do scoring displays look bright and professional? Are there any dust bunnies hiding in the gutters? That's a pet peeve of mine, Orly.
Yeah, because bowlers notice those little things.
They sure do. Cleanliness and appearance send a strong message. And it's not just what guests see. Make sure that your machines have been checked and serviced. Make sure your oil machine is operating properly. Verify lane conditions and where you want them to be. The last thing you want is preventable issues during the first weeks of league play.
Yeah, one thing I've heard center managers talk about is downtime. Nobody wants lanes out of service during a busy league night.
Boy, that's true. Now's the time to check your spare parts inventory and ask yourself, do we have the part that we most commonly need? What happens if something breaks on a Friday night? Can we repair it quickly, or will we be waiting several days for a shipment?
Yeah, that's one of those things that nobody thinks about until it's too late.
Yes, you are so right. The best repair is the one you're prepared for.
So let's shift gears and talk birthday parties, because fall can be a busy time for family celebrations.
Yes, and birthday party success starts long before the party arrives. First, inventory your supplies. Do you have enough party supplies? Enough decorations? Enough materials for party packages? And just as importantly, do you have enough children's rental shoes? Do you have enough lightweight bowling balls?
Yeah, that can be a challenge if a few large parties, happen to arrive on the same day.
Yes. And the last thing you want is for a child to get excited to bowl and not have equipment that's appropriate for them.
Yeah, so let's talk about something that's often overlooked, the people delivering the party experience.
This is huge. You can have great technology, great food, and a beautiful center, but people remember how they were treated. Do you have enough birthday party hosts or hostesses? And if you don't, now's the time to hire, not the week before your busiest weekend.
Yeah, because hiring is only, that's just half the battle.
Yes, you need time to train them properly. Show them how to create memorable moments. Show them how to use your technology. Show them how to make the birthday child feel special. The best party hostess doesn't just manage a party. They help create a memory.
Yeah, speaking of technology, centers have so many great tools now available to them.
Yes, and your staff should know how to use them. Guests love personalized experiences. If you have fun features available, make sure that they're being used, whether it's customized lane experiences, unique scoring features, special announcements, or interactive elements. Your team should know how to leverage them. Every center has opportunities to create wow moments. Make sure your staff knows where those opportunities exist.
Let's talk about holiday parties, because a lot of centers assume they have plenty of time.
And that is a mistake.
Yeah.
Many companies begin discussing holiday plans in September. Yes, September, sometimes even earlier. If you're waiting until November to be prepared, you are already behind.
So, Dottie, where would you say centers should start?
We'll start with your offering. Have your holiday menu finalized. Have your packages clearly defined and make sure that they're easy to understand. Know what you're selling and how you deliver it. Then make it easy for companies to say yes.
Yeah, this is a big one because many companies will check your website before they even call.
Yes. Look specifically at your corporate events page and ask yourself, does this truly represent the experience that we can provide? Is it current? Does it showcase the best parts of our center? Can someone easily understand their options?
And if your holiday menu is ready,
post it. Make it easy to find. Have a downloadable version. Have an emailable version. Remove as much friction from the planning process as possible. The easier you make it for a company to plan an event, the more likely they are to choose you.
What about centers that have invested in unique features?
That's exactly what you should be showcasing. If you have a Neoverse LED wall, feature it. Show how companies can personalize an event. If you offer fun experiences like Avatar Alley, talk about it. Don't assume that guests know what makes your center special. Tell them, show them, help them picture the event that's taking place in your venue.
All right, now let's talk about something every guest touches, shoes and house balls.
And here's where I get a little passionate because these details matter. I recommend doing a monthly shoe and ball inventory. Check your shoes for things like the damage, around the hole where you put your foot in, or knotted laces, worn soles or heels, gum or something sticky on the bottom. That actually is a liability. That's a hazard because you can fall. If you wouldn't put them on yourself, your guests shouldn't have to either.
Yeah, I've never thought of it that way, but that's a great rule.
Yes. And the same thing goes for house balls. Inspect them regularly. If you're doing shoe and ball inventory on a monthly basis, like I recommend, inspect the thumb holes, inspect the finger holes. Look for chips in those because when you put your fingers in, if there's a chip, it could cut the person putting their fingers in. Look for cracks or chips in the ball. Not only do damaged balls look bad, but they, like I said, they can potentially cause injuries. So you want to make sure that that's not happening. Clean them, wipe them down. If they're damaged beyond repair, replace them. Go buy new ones.
It's amazing how much perception can be shaped by small details.
Yes, a clean, well-maintained pair of shoes, a shiny house ball, a clean monitor, a well-kept facility. These things send a message. They tell guests that you care. And when guests believe you care about the details, they trust that you'll care about the overall experience too.
Yeah, so let's recap what we've talked about. As fall approaches, make sure you're ready for league bowlers returning, equipment inspections, spare parts inventory, birthday party season, hiring and training staff, holiday party planning, website updates, corporate menus and event materials, shoe and ball inspections, and facility appearance.
Gosh, that sounds like a lot, but those are all important. And here's your challenge. Listeners, walk your center this week as if you've never been there before. Look through the eyes of a league bowler, a birthday party parent, a corporate event planner, a first-time guest. You'll probably discover opportunities you've been overlooking. Fall is one of the most exciting times of the year for bowling and entertainment centers. It brings returning league bowlers, birthday celebrations, corporate holiday events, and families looking for indoor fun, and countless opportunities to create memorable experiences. The centers that succeed aren't necessarily the centers that spend the most. They're often the centers that prepare the best. They pay attention to details. They invest in their people. They maintain their equipment. And they make sure every guest's experience starts on the right foot. So as pumpkin spice season approaches and the leaves begin to change, take the time now to get ready. Because when those guests walk through your doors, you want them to see a center that's prepared, professional, and ready to create memories. Thanks, listeners, for joining us on Seeds of Success today. If you enjoyed this episode, share it with the center manager, owner, or team members who want to make this their best fall season yet. Until next time, keep growing your business one happy customer and one amazing experience at a time.